If you've been paying attention to Nikon in the mirrorless era, there's a palpable tension in the air. The mirrorless market has never been more competitive, and Nikon knows better than anyone that even small missteps can be magnified instantly. That's why the growing chatter about a potential Nikon Z8 II feels different from ordinary rumors. Enthusiasts aren't just excited, they sense a turning point. Today, we're taking a grounded, realistic look at the Z8, the unexpected price drops it experienced, the steadily growing leaks about its successor, the Nikon Z8 II, and what the community is saying about whether this next release could represent a redemption moment for Nikon. Sometimes the biggest signals that a new camera is coming don't come from leaks or patents, they come from the price tag. During Black Friday 2025, the Nikon Z8 experienced its steepest discount since launch, with prices dropping nearly $800. On Amazon, it dipped to $3,497, then fell further to $3,399 at Walmart, a move that caught even seasoned reviewers by surprise. For a camera already widely regarded as one of the best mirrorless bodies for astrophotography, wildlife, portraiture, and hybrid filmmaking, such a sharp drop isn't typical unless something significant is shifting behind the scenes. What made this Black Friday discount even more noteworthy wasn't just the price itself, but how the market responded. Stock vanished quickly, returned briefly, and then disappeared again. Reviewers who rarely comment on pricing suddenly spoke up, noting that they wished they had waited for the sale. Many called it the best value the Z8 had ever offered. Sharp price drops for a pro-level camera usually mean one of two things: either the brand wants to push more users into its ecosystem, or a successor is near enough that inventory needs clearing. In the case of the Z8, the timing of the discount combined with the steady rumors of the Nikon Z8 II created a perfect storm of curiosity and anticipation. Leaks and rumors surrounding the Nikon Z8 II have been unusually consistent. Unlike exaggerated or flashy leaks, the details circulating are restrained, almost conservative. That's meaningful because repetition across multiple credible sources often points to measured, realistic upgrades rather than wild departures. The most widely discussed rumor involves 8K 60p video recording with improved heat management. One of the main criticisms of the Z8 has been its thermal limits during long recording sessions. If Nikon addresses this with the Z8 II, allowing extended 8K recording without external cooling, it would be a significant step forward, directly addressing one of the Z8's most common complaints. There's also talk of expanded codec support, possibly influenced by Nikon's collaboration with Red Digital Cinema. While the Z8 II isn't expected to become a full cinema camera, internal 12-bit RAW or higher quality ProRes RAW could become standard, elevating its status as a hybrid tool. These kinds of refinements would push the Nikon Z8 II far beyond a simple refresh, reinforcing its identity as a camera capable of serious professional work for both stills and video. Sensor rumors have been a hot topic as well. Early speculation suggested a jump to a 67-megapixel sensor, but more plausible reports indicate Nikon will refine the existing 45.7-megapixel stacked sensor rather than replace it. Improvements would likely focus on faster readout speeds, cleaner low-light performance, and reduced rolling shutter artifacts. These upgrades feel realistic, valuable, and consistent with Nikon's approach of refining proven technologies rather than chasing headline numbers. Autofocus is another area expected to see meaningful improvement. The Z8 already performs exceptionally well, but there's room for more intelligent subject recognition, faster 3D tracking, and AI-assisted scene learning. Sony still leads in some of these areas, and a Nikon Z8 II that closes this gap could shift professional opinions, especially for photographers who rely on dependable, intelligent AF for wildlife, sports, and event work. Ergonomics are also rumored to receive subtle yet important updates. A deeper, more secure grip would improve handling during telephoto work, while a brighter EVF and a more sunlight-readable LCD would make shooting in challenging conditions easier. Slightly enhanced weather sealing would add reassurance for professionals working in tough environments. None of these changes are flashy on their own, but together they would significantly enhance the camera's day-to-day reliability. Taken as a whole, the rumors surrounding the Nikon Z8 II paint a picture of a believable and thoughtfully designed camera. It isn't meant to revolutionize the mirrorless market but to address the friction points that held the Z8 back, delivering a more complete, polished experience. It's important to recognize what the Z8 already does well. Its versatility is exceptional. The silent shutter alone transformed how many photographers approach wildlife, events, and portraiture. Its 45.7-megapixel stacked sensor remains one of the most capable full-frame sensors on the market. The handling is robust, especially with large lenses, and many shooters consider the Z8 essentially 3 cameras in one: high-resolution full-frame, ultra-high-density DX crop for reach, and efficient JPEG mode for fast turnaround. Yet, no tool is perfect. The Z8 has struggled with long 8K recording sessions. Firmware updates have mitigated the issue but not eliminated it entirely. Battery life is good, but it still lags behind the Z9 during extended professional shoots. Some users have reported occasional banding in extreme artificial lighting, and others are dissatisfied with the single CF Express slot, which can be a concern for wedding, journalism, and commercial photographers who need redundancy. Even early production issues, such as the strap lug recall, while resolved quickly, left some buyers cautious. These aren't catastrophic flaws, but they leave room for Nikon to deliver a refined version. The Nikon Z8 II, if it follows the rumored improvements, could feel like a fully realized camera without the small compromises of its predecessor. The community reaction is telling. Nikon forums are full of humor, debate, and honesty. Some users joke about waiting for the Z8 II because something better always seems just around the corner. Others share frustrations like occasional banding or the lack of a mechanical shutter. Despite these small complaints, the overwhelming consensus is that the Z8 is one of Nikon's best cameras in years. Its value only increases when paired with modern Z-mount lenses. Photographers upgrading from the D850 often describe the Z8 as a generational leap. ZF shooters enjoy their retro aesthetics but acknowledge that the Z8 feels like a more serious, professional tool when paired with top-tier lenses. Landscape photographers praise the Z7 II, but note that the Z8's autofocus is on an entirely different level. For many photographers, if they could choose a single Nikon body to handle every type of assignment, the Z8 would be that camera. In short, the Z8 is powerful, capable, and versatile, but not untouchable. There's still room for evolution, which is where the Nikon Z8 II comes in. Whether it becomes a redemption moment or simply a solid incremental upgrade, the Z8 II is shaping up to be a critical release. For photographers, the lesson is clear: the Z8 remains an incredible tool today, but the Z8 II offers the potential for refinement, reliability, and performance that could redefine expectations for Nikon's flagship mirrorless offerings. In the end, the Nikon Z8 II isn't just about specs or leaks, it's about the broader story of Nikon's mirrorless strategy. It's about responding to community feedback, evolving proven designs, and delivering a camera that meets the demands of modern photographers. For those who follow the Z system closely, it's an exciting moment, and whether you choose to buy now or wait, it's clear that Nikon's flagship line continues to evolve in meaningful ways.